From the Home Slice News Center, this is the Daily Slice for Friday, September 30th, 2022. I'm D. Ray Knight. This is what's going on. The Pennington County Commission has approved a $7 million purchase agreement for a property that will help the county facilitate future growth. The 76,000 square foot building, located at 900 Concourse Drive in Rapid City, was identified by the county's building committee as a potential relocation site for the county's administrative offices. A facilities needs assessment presented to the board at its September 20th meeting found that space was limited around the existing downtown campus, recommending off-site facilities to meet future growth needs. The building will address population growth over the next 20 years, which the study estimated to increase 23 to 30% in Rapid City and Ellsworth Air Force Base. The Rapid City Fire Department is applying for a federal wildfire mitigation grant. Amy Rose has the details.
The Rapid City Legal and Finance Committee this week approved authorization for the Rapid City Fire Department to apply for and accept, if awarded, a federal grant. The $2.3 million grant is part of the Community Wildfire Defense Grant, which aims to assist at-risk communities with planning for and mitigating risk created by wildfire. The Fire Department's Wildfire Mitigation Program would use the funds to bolster the ongoing fuel treatments, including mechanical thinning of coniferous vegetation and development of a prescribed fire program to reduce the threat of wildfire within the city's wildland and urban interface areas.
The persistent problem of people younger than age 21 who are on gambling floors in Deadwood casinos could lead to tighter rules from the South Dakota Commission on Gaming. The commission on Wednesday directed its staff to do a review and bring any proposed changes to the December 14th meeting. The commission also wants to report on changes that casinos have made in recent months, such as installing more signs and adding employees who check IDs at casino entrances and walk the floors in gaming areas. In national and international news, a revived Hurricane Ian is bearing down on South Carolina's coast and the historic city of Charleston. Earlier, the megastorm caused catastrophic damage in Florida, leaving people trapped in flooded homes and resulting in deaths that may number in the hundreds. With South Carolina's coast under hurricane warnings, shopkeepers sandbagged storefronts in flood-prone areas and a steady stream of vehicles left Charleston for higher ground. In Florida, rescue crews piloted boats through flooded streets to save thousands from homes and shattered buildings. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis says at least 700 rescues were conducted in his state already, mostly by air. Several states are suing the Biden administration over his proposed student loan forgiveness program. Amy Rose has the details.
6 Republican-led states are suing the Biden administration to try and halt its plan to forgive student loan debt for millions of Americans. They're accusing Biden of overstepping his executive powers. It's at least the second legal challenge this week to the sweeping proposal laid out by the president in late August, when he said his administration would cancel up to $20,000 in education debt for millions of borrowers. As the lawsuit was being filed, the administration quietly scaled back eligibility rules for the debt relief, eliminating a relatively small group of borrowers who are the subject of legal debate in the suit.
Now the latest on the war in Ukraine. Russia has pounded Ukrainian cities with missiles, rockets, and suicide drones ahead of celebrations to mark the folding of more seized Ukrainian territory into Russia. Ukrainian officials said one of the strikes on Friday in the Ukrainian city of Zaporizhzhia killed at least 25 people. The salvos there and elsewhere amounted to the heaviest barrage that Russia has unleashed for weeks. But even as it prepared to celebrate the incorporation into Russia of 4 occupied Ukrainian regions, the Kremlin faced another stinging battlefield loss. Russian and Western analysts reported the imminent Ukrainian encirclement of a city that could open a path for a push into one of those very regions that Russia is annexing. Your weather forecast from the Home Slice Weather Center. Partly cloudy with a slight chance of rain and 80, low tonight 55. This weekend, expect highs in the upper 60s to low 70s. And that was your Daily Slice for Friday, September 30th, 2022. The Daily Slice is a production of Home Slice Media Group, hosted by D. Ray Knight with Amy Rose. Executive producer Mark Houston. Engineered by Chris Jacquez. I'm D. Ray Knight. Have a great day.